There are a lot of things you probably don't know about pregnancy, and I'm using this video to tell you all the things that you wish you knew before you got pregnant. Hey, my name is Rosemary, and I'm your Afropean girl next door. Today's video, as I said, I'd like to share with you 10 things you did not know about pregnancy. You may not know this, but I am actually pregnant. Let me actually stand quickly up so you can see my my belly. I'm currently 26 weeks pregnant, going to my 27th week pregnancy. This is my third child, so I'm used to this already. But I know that the first time I got pregnant, I was thinking, okay, no one told me this about pregnancy, and no one told me that. And everything that kept on coming, I kept thinking, why did no one tell me about this? And why is it that I didn't find this anywhere? And I'm not going to go into all the details with you, but I'd like to share some of the things that has come up for me, but also for friends of mine or things that I've heard so that they wish they knew before. And the first thing, as you see me peeping there, is because my notes are there, is that pregnancy brain is a real thing. Now you're thinking, what is pregnancy brain? Pregnancy brain is actually you being forgetful. So you forget things such as sometimes where you put your keys or your phone number, and sometimes your address or the next sentence you're about to say. And that's really weird because you have this throughout the pregnancy, and it seems like it's only getting worse. And it lasts a few months after pregnancy as well, but luckily it goes away for some sooner than later. But this is a real thing for me, and I think it's caused apparently by a little bit of lack of sleep and also just hormones in general. Things just happen to your body that you can't control. So the next thing that you probably did not know is clumsiness, and that comes together, I would say, with the forgetfulness. It's like they go in a pair or something, and pregnant women feel clumsy all the time. So you may trip over something, you may knock off something around the house, and basically like an elephant in a porcelain shop. I don't know if they say that, but basically you're just super clumsy and you're not sure why. And that's why they don't advise you to do certain sports, because you probably trip over and break something. Which brings me to the next point, that your body hurts in all weird places, and it's just changing and doing weird things you were not expecting. Obviously, you're expecting through pregnancy to grow a belly, so your your belly's gonna be bigger, and your boobs as well. Yeah, because they're preparing for milk, right? But did you know that you'd have weird things such as pain in your pubic area? Like seriously, it's like someone hit you there, or that you're riding a bike and you fell on something. It literally hurts like hell. And the thing is, your hormones again, it's loosening all your muscles, and it's causing lots of weird aches in your body. So one of those aches is the horrible pubic pain that no one told you about. Another one, so in general, let's say you'll just feel like an old lady throughout your pregnancy, and it's only getting worse as you're getting bigger. So you're clumsy, forgetful, and also having pains everywhere. Yeah, it's really a nice ride. And the next one is that there's something called nesting. And nesting is something that you've heard, so the word nest is in there. So this is something that animals do, hamsters, birds, so they prepare their nest before the baby comes. But weird enough, pregnant women around week 38, 39, so around the end of the pregnancy, closer to due date, all of a sudden they have lots of energy to start tidying up, and you'll see lots of women for some reason decide to paint their rooms, or to really do deep cleaning, like it's spring cleaning or anything. So funny enough, it's apparently your body or Mother Nature sending you a sign that you're ready to receive baby and to prepare. So that's let me actually put my notes here because before it falls. And as I said, pregnancy brain is a real thing. That happens to everyone. So the nesting. So if you see that happening, due date is coming on. Another thing is that you'll probably be confused because you'll be reading lots of things, and trying to prepare yourself. But know this, there's nothing that you can read or that anyone can tell you that will help you prepare for 100%, because every pregnancy is different and also every baby is different. So yes, it's good to prepare yourself, but don't beat yourself. Don't read every book out there, because you only get more confused. And this is something that will keep going on for the first year of, after the baby's there. You'll be reading every book about anything. Another one is that you will finally understand what unconditional love is. The first time you fell in love and you're like, oh, I love him so much, or I love her so much. And, I never want to spend my life without them. Yes, but the first time you really feel that again is when you actually have your baby. And actually you start feeling that already during pregnancy. But believe me, the moment they hold your little finger and they look in your eyes, you're like, oh my God, I'm just obsessed with you. And so for me, I think that's one of the most beautiful things about pregnancy and becoming a mother. Another thing which I actually think is really annoying is that people will give themselves the permission to touch you. So they'll touch your belly, strangers that you don't know, people that you know a little bit, maybe acquaintances, they'll touch your belly without asking. So touching you without asking is something that as a Black woman, I'm a bit, I wouldn't say used to, but people sometimes touch my hair, or at least used to touch my hair when my afro was out, and that was really uncomfortable. But it seems like pregnancy is another thing that gives people the permission to just touch you without asking, which is strange because you even ask the owner of a dog before you can pet the dog, right? But anyway, that's moving on. But the thing is, people will just touch your belly unannounced sometimes, and also give you advice about things that you never asked them about, strangers, which is really interesting. One way you can tell that someone is pregnant for the first time is that they will buy way too much stuff. So the first time around, you're like, oh, I like this is cute. Oh, I like that, this is cute. They can wear this, they can wear that. I need to buy this, I need this. And everybody, well, all the shops, obviously, everywhere you look, they'll be telling you, you might need this for the baby, you might need that for the baby. But believe me, you will not even use half of the stuff you buy. So really, hold yourself from buying way too much. And I know it's really hard the first time around because everything is just so cute. But it doesn't just go for baby clothing and stuff, but really for appliances and things that you think you will be needing, but you won't be needing. And if you're wondering what are the things that you will be needing, I will be doing a separate video on that, because you may need a few stuff, but yeah, it's for a longer video. I'm a third time around mom, so believe me, I'm not buying anything. The ninth one is that, as I said, your body will be doing strange things, but another strange thing that will be doing definitely is causing your body to causing your body to swell, not smell. Well, probably maybe some women smell during pregnancy because they sweat a lot. But that's another topic and a different conversation. But it will cause your body to swell up in strange places. Yes, I said that, strange places. So you probably read that somewhere, but sometimes your nose will even swell. And to be honest, I think my nose is swelling. So it would not only get larger, but wider. Like seriously, like you're already feeling super big. But of course, your nose has to swell as well. And so your nose gets maybe bigger, your feet get bigger and larger. So you can actually grow a whole foot size. Like you can grow a whole new size altogether. Not only because it's swelling, but you can actually tell your foot is bigger than it used to be, and you may not fit in certain shoes anymore. And that's not just because of the swelling, but because of the hormones, again, which are causing your muscles and your bones to loosen up to prepare for the baby. You're wondering probably, why do my toes need to be looser to get this baby out of my body? I don't know. But anyway, that's happening as well. So your feet, your ankles, your hands, strange things are happening to your body, I swear. But I want to end on a good note. Well, at least it's a good note for me. Something that happens during pregnancy that is really unexpected and I really love is that your hair grows longer and thicker and faster. How amazing. Well, now I have locks, so that's maybe not so amazing because it means that I have to relock my hair a lot faster than I would, which I'm trying to still stretch. But your hair grows longer. Side note though, apparently that's not for every woman. So everything I just shared here, these are some of the things that you could be going through pregnancy. But again, every pregnancy is different. So you may experience this or you may not experience this. So here you go. Now you know all the weird stuff, or maybe not so weird stuff that no one told you about pregnancy. Is there anything you've experienced about pregnancy that you're like, why did anybody tell me this, or that your partner told you? Let me know in the comments here below. And are there any of the things that I mentioned that you already knew about or that you have questions about? Feel free to ask here below. See you next week. Bye.